We are live at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell and Chuck Van Hecht on Tuesday night basketball. The Bettendorf girls roll into town on senior night to take on the Muscatine Muskies. You're watching the Hy-Vee Market Grill Express pregame show. And Chuck, glad you could join me tonight. Joel home tonight with influenza A. Now you got to tell me, you doctor, what's worse, A or B?
I don't have any idea,
okay. But I know A's not good.
Yeah, let's hope he gets better.
Yeah, let's wish
I don't think he's ever had an A anyway, so.
That was Chuck, Joel, by the way. I know you're watching. So we hope you have a speedy recovery. Muskies tonight going to play without one of their better players, Maddie Peterson, their leading rebounder, the second leading rebounder in the MAC, unavailable tonight, standing out here in a boot. So that's going to put a little more pressure on Zoe Long and Emily Webking to pick up the slack. When these two teams met earlier in the year, Bettendorf knocked off the Muskies 42-33. Bettendorf on the season 13-6, 10-4 in the MAC. The Muskies 10-9 on the season, 7-7 in the MAC. They've lost 2 in a row, and they certainly want to put on a show tonight for senior night, Chuck.
Yeah, I think very nice crowd over there of adults, and students are filling in, and it's nice that we have this crowd for our seniors. We actually only have one basketball player, which is Emily Webking. Nice that we only have one senior, but you never meant nice to have a tough night, but you like to see it.
Emily Webking certainly been a great player in her career here at Muscatine. A lot as a sophomore, started the last 2 years, junior and senior year. Certainly a big part of the Muskie offense and defense, plays hard all the time. Bettendorf's led in scoring by Ashley Fountain at 10 points a game, Maggie Yerpelding at 7.6, and Kaylin Peterson also 7.6. 2 other players in the 7-point range, Emma Dennison and Kathleen Schermerhorn. So Bettendorf with certainly balanced scoring on the season. The Muskies are led by Zoe Long at 12.5 points a game, followed up by Emily Webking, 7.1, and without Peterson 6 points a game. You got Avery Eagle at 4 a game, Emma Zillig and Grace Bodie around 3. And I look for Avery Eagle to get some increased shots tonight.
And that was one of my keys to the game, was Maddie Peterson. So
yes,
that takes care of one of the keys right there. But hopefully some other people can pick up the slack. And rebounding is going to be important because Bettendorf has a couple of leading rebounders in the conference. And Maddie certainly could handle some of that, but hopefully Eagle can get in there and hit the boards and help us out.
Should be a fun one. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with our starting lineups. You're watching Muskie girls basketball on the Must See Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there there's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, The Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
We are back live at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell, Chuck Van Heck on senior night. The Muskie girls hosting the Bettendorf Bulldogs. And we got the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for Bettendorf at one guard, it'll be Grace McKenzie. And the other guard, Ashley Fountain and Maggie Yerpelding. Those are your backcourt. Up front, it'll be Emma Dennison and Kaylin Peterson. The head coach for Bettendorf is Brian Tritt. He's assisted by Scott Lammers and Lois Hubbard. Tonight for the Muskies, it'll be Zoe Long in the backcourt. Zoe, the Muskies' all-time leading three-point shooter after last week, and she's just a junior. She'll really tack on to that record. Emma Zillig also in the backcourt with Emily Webking. Riley Moss will be in the front court along with Avery Eagle for the Muskies. They're coached by Susan Orvis, assisted by Scott Morrell and Emily Wieskamp. And I mentioned Emily Wieskamp joining the Muscatine Muskie Hall of Fame this Friday night. So I hope everybody can get out here and support. There's 6 inductees, Chuck. I don't have the list in front of me, so I don't want to name a few and leave a few out. But I can think of all of them but one off the top of my head. Maybe you can help me if I do go through the list. I know we've got Katie Schultz, Emily Emily Wieskamp. Sorry, Emily. Isaac Alice, a young man that I know very well, know all three of those very well. Scott Beatty. Then you've got coaches. You've got Judd Anderson, and can you fill in?
And Ron Kaiser.
And Ron Kaiser, and then there's one other person I'm missing.
Danielle Ferrer.
Danielle Ferrer.
And her last name is Jenkins now.
Right.
And then we have a kid by the name of Cole, who was the tennis player.
Correct.
For Ron Kaiser. Right. So it'll be a great night, and hopefully everybody can turn out and have a good crowd. And it'll be enjoyable, along with a nice basketball game.
Absolutely. The boys host North Scott, the MAC leading North Scott Friday night. If you're in the neighborhood, pop out now. You've got a great girls game ahead. The Muskies really trying to avenge their earlier season loss at Bettendorf. Bettendorf, a fine team, always well coached.
During the sophomore game, there will be an open house in the cafeteria right across from the gym. So everybody that comes out, you can see these Hall of Famers and talk with them and get reacquainted, and I think you'd have a great time.
You know, just to mention a couple, and we'll talk about a bunch of them Friday night, of course, but, you know, just a few years back, you had a great basketball team with Emily and Katie Schultz on that team, Letty Lerma, all kinds of great players, Annabelle Granger. But Katie Schultz, you know, I think of her a lot of times, not just, you know, she's going in as a softball player because she was, I think, 5A player of the year twice. But 5 sports in high school, that's so hard to do.
Yeah, you don't know. I know a couple of them, but that's about it. They would do 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Now, please rise, gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of the national anthem by MHS student Carson Larry.
Super. My partner Joe Crossar just got some ramped up competition. Carson Larry, that's a home run for the Anthem right there.
That sure is. You know, one of the things that's pretty interesting is first quarter scores. I saw it on Varsity Bound. Muscatine is 7th in the first quarter in the conference in scoring, and they got their work cut out for them because Bettendorf's 2nd, so getting off to a good start is going to be really important.
No question about it, Chuck. And speaking of scoring, Bettendorf on the year averaging 50 points a game. The Muskies at 36-6. The Muskies have really won their games this year on defense. Bettendorf comes out in the road blacks, gold numbers and white trim. Muskies the home whites, purple numbers and Vegas gold trim. And it'll be Peterson jumping against Eagle as we're about ready to start. Kevin Lloyd, Muscatine's very own, with the opening toss.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all. We can't give him a hard time about that one. Zoe Long has it out front. Now to Web King, and we're underway. Zoe dribbles to her right. Now she works off an Eagle screen. Step back 3 right wing. Long. No good, and the rebound cleared by Bettendorf. In the front court is Fountain. Bettendorf overloading his side. Now there's a pass to McKenzie. She reverses it out high for Dennison. And now it's her Pelding. Back to Fountain. Fountain in the paint. Spin move. Now she kicks it over to Peterson. Peterson backs in on Eagle. Nice up and under. Good.
The nice footwork underneath there for Peterson.
Nice post-up move for Peterson. Bettendorf some loose pressure to start, and the Muskies break it. 2-zip Bettendorf. We've played a minute. And there's a ball slapped away, but Web King recovers, throws it in the block to Eagle. Now Zillig drives in over to Moss. Web King out high now. Cross-court pass for Zillig in the corner. Well, without Peterson in there, Muskie's got to look for another option.
Well, they're moving the ball well. That's important, not much dribbling.
Eagle in the corner, bounce it for Long, lays it up and in. Zoe Long.
Really nice play there.
Nice pass from Avery Eagle. 2-2. Ashley Fountain now brings it up for her Pelding. She feeds a block for Peterson, backs down on Eagle again. Nice move again, shot up and in, and a foul on Avery Eagle. That'll be her first, and the first on the Muskies.
Well, I think we know the game plan right now. Get the ball to Peterson.
And Meadow Freer's moving up on the bench. She'll be used a lot tonight. Free throw good by Peterson. She has all 5 Bettendorf points, and they lead 5-2. There's a pass in the front court for Web King. Emily drives in to Eagle. Eagle with a 10-footer straight on, no good. Ball tapped away and cleared by the Muskies. Good hustle by Web King to keep that alive.
We're getting good shots, so that's encouraging.
Moss out front for Zillig. Zillig in the corner now, Long. And now Web King. You're right, Chuck. Good ball movement. Riley Moss back to Long. 3 left wing. Good. Zoe Long. We're tied at 5. That 3 sponsored by First National Bank. Muscatine. Go see the Hall of Famer Scott Ingstad. There's a 3 by Bettendorf. No good rebound and a travel. And that's a good call on the follow. McKenzie.
Well, I think we're ready to play.
5-5. 5:20 to go first quarter. Long brings it over against McKenzie and breaks pressure. Bettendorf 10-4 in the league. Muskie 7-7. There's a pass inside Eagle. Kicks it out to Long. 3 left wing. No good rebound. Emma Zillig. Muskie's getting some second shots here.
It's important.
There's Moss and Web King. Good patience by the Muskie offense. Avery Eagle drives into the paint. Kicks it over for Long. Now back to Zillig. And now back to Zoe Long. Muskie's reset. 4.5 to play first quarter. Moss has it. Out high for Zillig. Back to Riley. And now Zillig drives the lane. Shot away. No good. And a foul on Peterson. That'll be her first. First on the Bulldogs.
Very aggressive drive. You're either going to make it or you're going to get fouled that way.
Muskie's being patient, Chuck, looking for their opportunities, and so far really hustling to the offensive glass. Zillig's free throw on the way, no good.
Yeah, they're off to a decent start, and that's important for them.
Emma just 42% on the year. She'll get another one. Free throw on the way, no good. Misses a pair. Rebound, Riley Moss.
Nobody hustles more than Riley Moss.
Did she get that from Shane or Shauna? Do you want to comment on that?
Shauna.
That is the correct answer, yes. There's a pass to Eagle. Lays it up and in.
Beautiful job. Didn't take long to think of that either, did it?
No. She would agree.
There's Shane over there in trouble.
Shane's going to wonder what we're saying about it. 7-5, Muskie's first lead of the night. There's Fountain out high. At the top is Dennison. Dennison backs in on Eagle. Shot on the way good. Tied at 7 with 3.5 to play in the first.
Both teams are taking it to the board. It's a well-oiled machine, both of them.
McKenzie really working hard on Zoe Long. Trying to make her give the ball up. Zoe did a nice job breaking pressure. There's Zillig, top of the key. Reverses it to Moss. Moss now to Webking. Webking goes baseline. Back to Eagle. Avery puts it on the deck. Feeds Webking underneath. Lays it up. Oh, rattles out.
Nice pass from Eagle.
Rebound to Dennison in the front court. Fountain. Hesitation dribble on the baseline to McKenzie. There's a three on straight on air ball by Dennison out of bounds. Number 34 is checked into the Bettendorf lineup. Kathleen Schermerhorn. And now Moss has it. Riley gets it over half court. Tied at 7, 2.5 to play first quarter.
Got to keep moving the ball. You know, Zoe's a marked player.
As she should be. There's a reach in, no. There's a kick to the corner. Webking to the rim, no, and a foul underneath, and this one looks like it's going to go on Erpelding.
That's aggressiveness again to the board. You got a foul out of it.
First foul on Erpelding, second on Bettendorf. Webking going to the free throw line on the season 75%. And the first one is good.
The announcer's jinx didn't work, luckily.
Isabel Apple is checked into the Bettendorf lineup, and Meadow Freers is checked into the Muskie lineup. Webking second on the way, no. Run down by Zillig, another offensive rebound by the Muskies.
We're relentless.
8-7, Muskies lead by 1, 2:10 to play first quarter. There's Moss, swings it to Zillig. Over to Webking for three, left corner. Good, Emily Webking.
Moving the ball really nice. Getting open shots.
Another First National Bank three. Go see Wayne Johansson and Ron Monahan. First National Bank Muscatine. 11-7 Muskies. Fountain has it on high. Good quarter thus far by the Muskies.
Well played.
There's a pass, Peterson. Out high now for Apple, who's checked in. They reverse to Fountain. Feeds Peterson on the block. Now there's a baseline shot by Dennison. Good.
Got to get our hands up.
11-9 Muskies, 1:20 to play in the first. Long brings it up over half court. Zoe leads the Muskies with 5. There's a pass inside, stolen away by Dennison. And now Apple has it. Emily Webkin commits the foul. And that's a frustration foul there on Emily.
I was just going to say we have no turnovers, and then we had a turnover.
Nevaeh Morgan is checked in the lineup for Bettendorf, replacing Dennison. Bettendorf with the ball. They trail by 2. 1 minute to play in the first. Schermerhorn feeds it to Peterson. Peterson kicks it back. Fountain for 3. Good. And Bettendorf goes back up 12-11. Long brings it up for the Muskies. She's guarded by Apple. Zoe picks it up to Zillig, top of the key. They feed Frears. Frears shot up and in. Nice. Frears.
So much for being nervous for a young sophomore.
13-12. She's going to get a lot of playing. She's improved. I've seen this year, and Maddie Peters took a big jump from her sophomore to junior year. There's Fountain in the lane, and there's a foul or no call. It is going to be a foul on Frears, I believe. Late whistle, Chuck.
Could have went either way.
Fountain will go to the line to shoot 2. 80% on the season. First foul on Meadow Frears and the third on the Muskies. Free throw good. Fountain's second free throw on the way good. She makes a pair, and Bettendorf goes back up 1. Muskie's going to get the last shot of the quarter here. Zoe Long over half court. Clock at 7. Zillig. Clock at 5, and there's a turnover on the Muskies at 3.5 seconds left.
We need to limit those.
Eagle checks in for Meadow Frears. Get it to Fountain. We'll see if she gets a shot off. Crossover on Moss. There's a shot at the buzzer. No good. We've played a quarter. It's Bettendorf 14 and the Muskies 13. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're watching Muskie girls basketball. Team Muskie Sports Network.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
We're back at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell and the legend, Chuck Van Heck at Muscatine High School.
Ryan, we don't have any shooting percentages, but Bettendorf is shooting lights out.
Yes, they are, and they lead the Muskies 14-13 after 1. There's a pass inside to Lewandowski, and
just like that,
and scores just like that.
So we need to continue to limit our turnovers and continue to get to the basket like we've done.
Bettendorf up 3. That matches their biggest lead. That was 5-2 early in the first. Long in the front court. Bettendorf now in a 3-2 zone to open a second. There's Long for 3. Good. That's how you break up a zone. Throw it to Zoe Long.
That's money in the bank for us.
Money in the bank. And speaking of banks, First National Bank sponsored that 3. Good setup, Chuck. Go see Teresa Shopper and Steve Ellsworth. First National Bank.
Well, I just enjoy seeing Scott send some of his money to us.
Yeah, exactly. I guarantee he's counting the threes. And Grace Bodie checks into the Muskie lineup. Yeah, he got a kick out of won a game earlier this year. They were draining threes, and
he just kept shrinking down in the seat. Just kidding, and he's tremendous.
Oh, he knows that. He's getting a chuckle out of it. Yeah. There's Dennison out high. We're tied at 16. 6:50 to play in the first half. There's a ball stolen by Zoe Long, and here come the Muskies. Again, playing without Maddie Peterson tonight, their leading rebounder and third leading scorer. There's a pass to Zillig. Nice feed to Eagle. Avery in the block. And she travels. A turnover, Muskies.
Just got a little bit too deep and then had a problem. But she's playing good basketball.
Found and Peterson check into the lineup. Lewandowski checks out along with McAlear. Sorry about that. Herpelding brings it up, flips it to Dennison, and now to Fountain. Fountain reverses it over for Herpelding. Now they try to feed it inside, stolen away by Zillig. Ahead to Bodie. And not along.
As Dan Dockage would say, we're trying to get those names right.
I like Dockage and Benetti. I do. I get a kick out of it. There's a nice pass to Eagle, and the layup's good.
Moving the ball really nicely.
Pass from Zillig, and it's 18-16 Muskies. Dennison. Over to Fountain. Feeds Peterson on the block. She drives in an Eagle, bounce it off her foot and out of bounds. Tell you one impressive thing, though, Chuck. When Dennison catches it, she always squares up with a purpose. I like her approach in the post. 5:51 to play in the half, 18-16, Muskies by 2. There's a ball stolen by Herpelding. Over to Fountain, and she carries the basketball. Turnover on the Bulldogs.
That was created by Riley Moss. She didn't get the interception, but she put the pressure on her.
Hey, Kevin Lloyd's got his A game going tonight. He hasn't missed a call yet.
I don't think so. I don't know about those other referees up in the stands, but
Bodie in the front court. We've both sat near some of them. There's Riley Moss, kicks it over to Zillig. Zillig into the paint, shot on the way, no. Rebound, Peterson. Good look by Emma, it didn't fall.
Yeah, good try.
Pass ahead to Fountain, she feeds McKenzie. Herpelding, good ball movement by Bettendorf. Dennison with a 3, no good. A rebound out of bounds, Muskie ball.
Coach has got a good game plan on defense.
Long looking to get it in. Gets it to Moss. And now back to Zoe. Riley Moss to Zillig. I think Zillig's really improved as this year's gone on too. Moss with Long with a runner, no good. Rebound cleared by McKenzie.
Yeah, I think Zillig has just had a great season.
There's a pass, Fountain to the rim, shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Avery Eagle. Good strong rebound, nice outlet by Eagle to Zillig. Down the lane for the Muskies, lays up, no good. Rebound Bodie though, Muskies keep it alive.
Did everything right, it just didn't go in.
Bodie out high. Swings it over for Moss. Riley cross court for Long. Zoe goes baseline, step back 15-footer. Good, Zoe Long.
Well, that pass was a bullet pass. It had to be to get it like that.
Muskies by 4, matches their biggest lead, 20-16. Long with 10. Freer's set to check in again. 4 minutes to play in the half. There's a pass to Herpelding. Herpelding left wing. Tries to use a Peterson screen. Now she does. Down to the rim. Slapped out of bounds by Moss. It'll be Bettendorf ball.
Nice defense.
Schermerhorn checks back in for McKenzie. Meadow Freers checks in for Avery Eagle. And we got a timeout, Bettendorf. 30-second timeout. We're going to leave it right here. 3:51 to play in the first half. And it's Muskies leading Bettendorf 20-16. Stay tuned at the half for the Toyota Muscatine halftime show, where Chuck Van Heck will break down the Mookie Betts trade to the Dodgers.
I don't know. The Dodgers, I don't know if they have enough money. They'll probably have to borrow some money from the bank to take care of it. But if the Dodgers don't win, you're going to be in real trouble.
Well, the Dodgers,
they got all kinds of material.
The Dodgers would have had World Series wins in back-to-back seasons if those teams weren't stealing signs and cheating.
Right.
We all know that.
Right. That really hurt the Yankees.
Oh, the Yankees.
Didn't hurt the Dodgers much. Hurt the Yankees
Dodgers
a lot.
Big time in 17.
Well, I see the guy from Montreal is suing him to get his Toronto.
I saw that.
To get all his money back.
There's Fountain, feeds it into Peterson, backs down on first shot, no good, rebound, back up and in.
I think she traveled the first time, but they missed that one.
Kaylin Peterson now leads Bettendorf with 7, and the Muskies lead 20-18. Zoe Long in the front court for Bodie. Bodie out high now for Zillig. There's a ball stolen away by Peterson.
We haven't had many turnovers, but we can't afford to have many more.
There's her Pelding. She drives in on Bodie to the rim, lays it up and in, and we're tied at 20. Pelding's first basket. Long dribbles to her left to Zillig. Muskie's running a lot of weave out front with her guards. Now it's Bodie. Bodie in the lane. Now she backs it out. Bodie, another impressive sophomore for the Muskies. There's Bodie in the lane, kicks it to Zillig, and now back to Long. Good patience by the Muskies.
Good ball movement. Get something here in a minute.
There's Moss back to Long. 2.5 to play first half. Tied at 20. Bodie feeds it into Frears to the rim, and it's slapped out of bounds. Muskie ball. There's a pass to Frears, inside shot by Meadow, no good. Good look.
Good play.
Rebounder Pelding. In the front court, backs down on Bodie, kicks it to Peterson. Cross court Fountain, 3 ball, no good. Rebound Dennison. Dennison backs down on Zillig, shot it, no good. Frears with a rebound. And the foul's going to go on Meadow Frears. So that'll be her second. Good hustle, though, by the sophomore Meadow Frears.
You got to appreciate that play, even though it was a foul.
It's a 15 foul on the Muskies. Bettendorf with just 2. Found out high. 2 minutes to play and a half. She dribbles to her left on Moss. Shot on the way, good. Good drive by Ashley Fountain.
She's a player.
There's Riley Moss all over, but that's a good take. Found up to 7. Bettendorf by 2. Bodie out high for Zillig. Wholesale changes coming in. Frears shot it away, good.
Good ball movement.
Frears 4 points off the bench for the Muskies, and we're tied at 22.
That's a big 4 points.
There's a pass inside to Peterson. She squares up. Now she attacks Frears. Shot on the way, good. Peterson, a good player.
She's a very good post player.
She's up to 9 to lead all score. Actually, lead Bettendorf. Zoe Long has 10 for the Muskies.
Like you said, she squares up to the basket every time.
Very good fundamentally. There's a pass to Moss, left wing. Bettendorf by 2. 1 minute to play and a half. Zillig to Long. Zoe in the lane, runner on the way, good! Zoe Long.
That's a pretty shot. I love those runners.
Zoe Long with a dozen, and we're tied at 24. Erpelding to Fountain. Fountain drives baseline, shot on the way, good. Fountain with 9.
Can't give her the baseline.
26-24 Bulldogs. Long has it up high to Bodie. Clock at 18. Now Zillig drives down the lane, blocked out of bounds by Dennison. but it was caught by Zillig out of bounds, Bettendorf ball.
She had the right idea, but been better just let it go out of bounds.
Fountain brings it up. They lead by 2. They're going to get the last shot of the half here. Coach Tritt calling out a play. Over on the right for McAleer. Now it's Morgan. Morgan bounces it. And there's a ball slapped out of bounds off Bettendorf. We played a half. It's Bettendorf 26. The Muscatine Muskies 24. We're going to step away for 2 minutes. And we'll be back with the Toyota Muscatine halftime show. You're watching Muskie girls basketball on the Muskie Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, The Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
At the half, 26-24. The Muskies had a couple leads in the first quarter, or in the first half of 4 points at 11-7 and 20-16. And they played a competitive first half. Bettendorf is led in scoring by Ashley Fountain and Kaylin Peterson, each with 9. The Muskies are led by their leading scorer, Zoe Long, with 12 points. But Chuck, a good first half of basketball by the Muskies. They were competitive playing tonight, as we mentioned a couple times, without Maddie Peterson, their leading rebounder, second leading rebounder in the MAC, and their third leading scorer. So wondering where the points are going to come from. Meadow Freer is a sophomore off the bench. A couple of big baskets for him. And just a competitive half of basketball, I think, for the Muskies.
Well, you probably were concerned because they lost a heartbreaker up at North the other night in 2 overtimes. And you don't know how you're going to react from that. And then you find out that Maddie Peterson's not going to be able to play. So these Muskies have come out and really shown a lot of heart and a lot of desire and have played a very good basketball game. Not very many turnovers. They've been on the boards pretty well, played some pretty good defense, and have really moved the ball on offense. And I think it's one of their better performances that I've seen in the last few games. And they've been playing good basketball really all year. They've lost some heartbreakers, and they just keep going at it, and it's just really great to see.
Well, one thing that is always going to be consistent with Muskie girls basketball is how well coached they are. Coach Orvis is fantastic. She's as good as anybody in this business. And Scott Morrell and Emily Wieskamp, getting Emily on the staff this year, what a boost. And I've really seen they've always been well prepared, but they've played really well as a team this year. And they've gone through adversity. They're playing the entire year without Alicia Garcia. Their UNI commit, a Division I basketball player, hasn't been here. They haven't made any excuses. They come out every week ready to go.
Well, Coach Orvis has such a great attitude about things. It's just fun to watch her coach, and I hope she can have a little better luck here as things go along, because It's senior night, and we only have the one senior. Great player who really has a lot of heart, Emily Webb-King. But only with one senior, things are really looking bright. I think the sophomore team is playing nice basketball, so I think there's a lot of great things ahead. But I'm sure they're only concerned about one thing, and that's finishing the season right now on an upward swing. And certainly the first half tonight is a great showing by the Muskies.
Right, and Joel and I have commented, especially since the break, that as well coached as Muscatine, as hard as they play, and as well as they play defense, they're not a team that people want to play in district play, because you know how it is on any particular night, you can knock somebody off. And the Muskies, no matter who they play, they're going to be in the basketball game. They're going to hang around.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because we're just getting better all the time, and we can play with we've proved we can play with just about any team. Probably the only one that you have a really difficult time is North Scott. They just have an outstanding team. But the other night against Assumption, we were battling hard there, and they're the second team in the league, and Bettendorf's the third team in the league. So we're in good shape. We just have to continue to battle like we're doing.
No question about it. Great first half, 26-24 Bettendorf. We're going to step away. We're going to take an extra minute, so some of our great advertising. Girls basketball on the Toyota Muscatine halftime show on the Muskie Sports Network.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers, and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, they just call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh. Hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, the Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
We are back at Muscatine High School. Thank you, Toyota Muscatine, for sponsoring our halftime show, as always, and our post-game show later. Be sponsored by the great people of Muscatine, Power and Water. That's where we will name our Chicharo's play of the game will have Guadalajara offensive player of the game and our Eastern Iowa Community College defensive player of the game. So, Chuck, I hope you're taking notes because I'm going to put you on the spot so you name all that fun stuff.
I'll be ready.
You'll be ready at the half. Bettendorf leads the Muskies 26-24. Neither team with significant foul trouble. The Muskies have Emily Webking with 2.
I think the big thing is, like we talked about the start of the game, the next 3 or 4 minutes for the Muskies will be important to hang in there like they're doing right now, and then I think they'll have a good chance to finish this off.
It'll be a great win and a great senior night for Emily Webking if the Muskies can pull this one out here at home against Bettendorf. Muskie girls go on the road Friday night to North Scott. The Muskie boys host North Scott.
Doesn't get any easier, does it?
No. And we hope that you come out and pack the gym Friday night for the kids, the basketball team, but the great Hall of Fame class at Muscatine High School is going to honor Friday night right here. Valentine, what a better thing to do on a Valentine's night, huh?
Yes.
Bring your sweetheart out and watch Muskie basketball and pay tribute to those from the past.
Well, those people in the past are some of the finest, not only players, but people who make a commitment to their communities.
No doubt about it. And there's timeout Muscatine right out of the gate as Zoe Long was tied up, nowhere to go, and a 30-second timeout by Suze Norvis. Were you in the Hall of Fame at your high school, Chuck?
I can't remember.
Well, I know I wasn't at Hempstead. I can tell you that.
I think I was in the Hall of Shame.
Yeah, I was going to say. Quite an honor for anybody that can get there.
Yes, it is. It's not an easy accomplishment. It's hard work.
Yeah. I don't know if my high school coach remembers who I was, let alone the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Oh, yeah. Coach Garrity remembers. He yelled at me a lot. There's Webking out front over to Zillig. Zillig gets it poked away and stolen by McKenzie. McKenzie in the front court for Bettendorf to Fountain. Now McKenzie feeds a post for Peterson. Peterson nice up and under on Eagle. Shot no good, and Avery tries to get the rebound. I think Peterson with a foul over her back. Good defense by Eagle.
Good defense and good positioning to get the foul.
Second foul on Peterson, first on Bettendorf here in the second half. 26-24 Bulldogs. Just underway third quarter. Long to Webking. And now Zillig. Zillig baseline shot, no good. Rebound Eagle, kicks it back to Long. And now Webking.
Great drive, just a little hard on the board.
Very nice take. Zillig does a nice knack get to the basket.
She's quick.
There's Long, and there's a runner. Good, Zoe Long.
She's got that runner down along with that three-pointer.
Tied at 26, Long with 14. Averaging 12 and a half a game, so she's answered the bell big time tonight. There's Fountain. Down the lane, loses it out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Bettendorf. Pelding to inbounds. To Fountain. Fountain 3 out of the corner. Long, no good rebound. Zoe Long. Long pushes it ahead for Zillig. And with Zillig. And now the Muskies reverse it. Webking gets it back to Zillig, left wing. She swings it to Moss, and now back to Long. Zoe will shoot that. But she reverses it back to Moss. There's a ball slapped away out of bounds. Stays with the Muskies.
See if we have a out-of-bounds play here that'll get us a bucket.
Long to Zillig. They're looking for Zoe in the corner for a three. Almost had it. And here's Webking down the lane. Runner on the way. No good. Rebound cleared by Peterson. To Fountain. Now McKenzie spins, gets it back to Dennison. Dennison feeds her Pelding inside. She drives in on Long. Shot on away, no good. Rebound, Zoe Long. Good defense by Zoe. Muskie's one and done. They've really done a nice job on the boards.
They really have.
Long, right wing. To Zillig, top of the key. She drives in on Peterson. Shot on away, no. Good take. And it's cleared now by Fountain.
We're being aggressive.
Fountain with the carry out high, turnover Bettendorf.
We're getting the layups. We just got to make sure we get them in the bucket when we get there.
5:15 to go in the third, tied at 26. Long out front. Bounce pass to the elbow to Zillig, back to Zoe. There's a runner, bank, no good. Good look, and a rebound, Fountain. Fountain, hesitation dribble by Moss to the rim, good.
There's that quickness, really nice. Not many people can do that to Riley.
Fountain now with 11, and Bettendorf goes back up 2. Long to Moss. Now Zillig. To Webking. Muskie's really looking for a cutter. Good patience. Now it's back to Zillig. Zillig got high, stolen away this time by Erpelding. She pushes tempo down the floor. Shot on away good. Erpelding with the basket. And Bettendorf goes up 4, 30-26, their biggest lead of the night.
We need a basket here. It's danger zone time.
4 minutes to play. And you mentioned that check at halftime. First 3-4 minutes of the third going to be huge.
Yeah.
Webking to the rim. Good, and a foul.
Great job. We've had, 5 layups? Yep. Shots, I haven't made them all, but we're really aggressive to the board tonight.
Doing a nice job getting to the basket, you're right. So Emily Webking go to the line to shoot 1. Emily was 6 points.
The senior's having a nice night.
Makes this, she'll get to her average, and she does. 7, and it's 30-29, Bettendorf by 1. There's a pass inside Peterson, nice feed, misses the layup, and Frears goes in, and we got a jump ball.
Nice job by Frears tying her up.
Frears giving the Muskie some really good minutes off the bench.
Oh, she's played great tonight.
Pass into Peterson. She's got it at the elbow, faces up on Frears. Now she backs her down. Shot on the way, good. That's a good defense. A tough shot by Peterson is good.
Oh, she's an excellent player.
She's up to 11. And Bettendorf's leading 32-29. 3:20 to play in the third. Webking now drives to the lane. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by Peterson. And here come the Bulldogs. by Schermerhorn. Good.
That was a great pass.
Out of the corner, and it's 35-31, Bettendorf by 4. Very nice pass by Erpelding. Webking, top of the key, over to Zillig. Zillig back to Webking. Emily tries to feed it inside. We got a foul underneath. And it's going to be on Erpelding. Her second, and the fourth on Bettendorf. The Muskies with no team fouls here in the third. Bettendorf with 4.
Could be a big advantage in the fourth quarter.
Close game. Whoever gets to the line and capitalizes, there's a ball into Webking. Not a long. Long out high. Swings it over to Moss. Moss right wing. Back to Zoe Long. She swings it over for Zillig. Zillig drives down the lane, kicks it back to Moss, and not a long. Clock at 40 here in the third. There's Webking, back to Zillig, and now Zoe Long. Coach Orvis likes the movement by the Muskies in the half court.
Earlier in the year, we couldn't have done this. We have really improved.
There's Webking. She spins in on Erpelding. Shot on the way. No. Rebound tipped by Erpelding. Down the floor she comes. Over to Apple. Apple drives baseline. She throws it away. Moss steals it to Zillig. Zillig in the front court throws up a shot at the buzzer. Gets her on rebound. No, it's too late. And we played 3. It's Bettendorf 35 and the Muskies 31. We're stepping away for 60 seconds. You're watching Muskie Girls Basketball on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Charo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Charo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
Get into the manufacturing industry of your choice on your terms. We prepare you with hands-on training, flexible class schedules, and a network of employers after graduation. Now that's community. We are Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
We're back at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell, Chuck Van Heck. 3 quarters in the books, and Bettendorf leads the Muskies 35-31. Muskies will have the ball to start the fourth.
We had a little dry quarter there. We only had 5. Hopefully we can pick it up this fourth quarter, and we're right in the ball game.
There's Zillig to Long. So he leads the Muskies with 14. It's Riley Moss, swings it back to Zillig. Zillig tries to feed Eagle, and it's stolen away. Good help defense by McKenzie, and here come the Bulldogs. McKenzie swings it to Fountain. She gets it back to McKenzie. She throws it in her Pelling shot. No good rebound. Avery Eagle ahead for Zillig. Emma down the lane on Dennison. Shot up and in, and a foul on Emma Dennison.
That was a very nice drive. She did a nice job of making sure she didn't charge. Slid by.
Third on Dennison. Zillig with the bucketing to the line for the end one. Zillig's free throw on the way. Good.
That was great form.
Muskies have cut it to 1, 35-34 Bettendorf.
This is all you wanted to do, was to be right here and see what happens.
McKenzie gets it to Peterson on the block. She backs down on Eagle, shot on the way, no good air ball, good defense by Avery.
Made her work.
Muskies can take the lead here. Long in the front court. She swings it to Webking, 3-ball top of the key, no good rebound by Fountain. Fountain over to McKenzie, and now to Dennison. Dennison over to Fountain. McKenzie. So they play catch out front. Now they call a different set. Fountain to Peterson, right wing. And now to Erpelding. She feeds Dennison on a nice pass. Shot, no good. Rebound, Eagle. And thrown off a Boss. Turnover, Muskie's Bettendorf ball.
Tough break. We are really working hard on defense.
Have all year. They've played great defense all year, Chuck.
The kids have really moved hard.
Erpelding didn't bounce for Bettendorf. Now we got a timeout, Bettendorf. Muskie boys are trailing Bettendorf 52-22 after 3. 30-second timeout. Boy, Chuck, that's a surprise score there. 52-22 after 3 at Bettendorf.
Yeah, I thought after the last couple games it'd be a game. It'd be difficult to win up there, but I thought it'd be a good contested game. I don't know what's happened there.
So just got that courtside here from Ryan Timmerman of the Muscatine Journal. You can follow Ryan on Twitter or his great work for the Journal. 6:03 to play in this one. Bettendorf leads the Muskies 35-34. Game reset. Bettendorf with 3 timeouts left, the Muskies 4. And the possession arrow is in favor of Bettendorf also. Bettendorf, though, 5 team fouls, and we talked about this earlier. The Muskies with none.
It's amazing. We've played really good defense without fouling.
Erpelding to inbounds out of the corner. She looks to get it in. Now she gets it into Peterson. Peterson gets it back to Fountain. Good defense, Moss. Fountain, though, to the rim. Shot up, no good. A rebound, Riley Moss.
Nobody's going to take the ball from her.
And now Zoe Long has it in the front court. Zoe Long, step back 3, right wing, good! Another 3-pointer from First National Bank of Muscatine.
That was from St. Mary's School over there, St. Matthias.
Zoe was 17 with her fearless leader, Ben Nitzel, over there.
Fearless.
There's Dennison out high. Erpelding on a block, shot on the way, good. And we're tied at 37. Erpelding now with 6. There's Long. Really playing well tonight.
I like the way she's directing traffic, really doing a nice job.
There's another 3 by Long, good! Zoe Long to 20. Putting on a show, and the Muskies lead by 3. Another 3-pointer by First National Bank of Muscatine. There's Peterson left wing. Now you get Bettendorf thinking a little bit here, Chuck. They're down to the Muskies on the road.
A little pressure here.
Erpelding reverse layup, no good. A forced shot and a rebound, Webking.
We'll give him that shot all night long.
Muskie score here. I'd look for Coach Tripp to burn a timeout. 4:20 to play, and the Muskies lead 40-37.
It'd be great if we get a bucket right now.
Muskies really doing a good job finding the shot they want. There's a nice pass to Eagle. Shot blocked by Dennison. Rebound, no good. Kicked out Zillig for 3. No good in the rebound, Peterson.
Good. Some good shots there. Couldn't get them in.
McKenzie pushes it front court. Now Fountain. Fountain drives in the lane. Kicks it. Peterson. Baseline shot. No good. Slapped around and cleared by Eagle.
Moss has really done a job on Fountain.
Making everything difficult for her. Schermerhorn set to check in for Bettendorf. There's Long to Zillig. Zillig drives down, shot on the way, no good. Rebound on the way, up and in by Eagle.
Nice rebound. As you said, timeout.
Timeout Bettendorf, and the Muskies get their biggest lead of the night, 42-37. 37. We're going to step away for 30 seconds. You're watching Muskie Girls Basketball on the Muskie Sports Network.
All right, guys, we got some great news. There's a rumor out there. There's a huge sales call coming in today.
Good thing Jimmy's not here to steal my thunder again.
A big sale? I wonder who it is.
Did I pack a tuna sandwich this morning?
Why wasn't I in the last commercial?
All right, everyone on the same page?
You guys are not going to believe this. I got it. Oh, hello, this is Jim. Can I help you?
Yep. Thank you for the business.
Back at Muscatine High School, Brian Musell, Chuck Van Heck, and the Muskies trailed 35-31 after 3. And Chuck, they've gone on an 11-2 run to start the fourth, and they lead Bettendorf 42-37 with 3:30 to play.
Yeah, now you know Coach Orvis is in the huddle saying, girls, let's seal the deal here.
Finish it off, and Zoe Long, Muskie Fine Jr., another year to play. 20 points in this one.
Not only that, she has directed traffic all night long. I really like the way she's taken control of this ball game for the Muskies, and just an outstanding job.
Schermerhorn to Dennison. Now they're running a play out of the timeout. Stolen away by Zillig. Zillig over to Webking. Webking to Long. Muskies will be patient here now.
Yeah, run the offense.
Zillig playing really well, too, for the Muskies. They all are.
Everybody has.
Webking out high. The Muskies senior to the rim. No good rebound, Dennison.
We don't have to be in any hurry.
Pelding for 3. Boy, she knocks it down. That's a huge shot.
That's a huge.
Pelding up to 9, and the lead is cut to 2. Zoe Long walks it over half court, 42-40. Muskies by 2. 2:30 to play in the game. Here's Zillig. Zillig drives to the left, shot it away, no rebound. Eagle fights for it. Good rebound by Avery Eagle. It's a huge possession.
Now we can run the offense again.
Zoe over to Moss. Moss reverses it out high for Zillig, and now it's Webking. Emily Webking to Riley Moss. And now Zoe Long out high. Coach Orvis spreading out the offense a little here.
Yeah.
And they want to get to the bonus, Chuck. They got 5 team fouls. They're going to try to force Bettendorf to come out and reach and foul. And there's a good screen by Eagle. There's a 3 by Long. Good! Zoe Long!
If you don't get a hand in her face, she'll just murder you.
A huge shot by the junior. And the Muskies lead by 5 again, 45-40. There's a shot inside, and we're going to foul.
It's okay. We've got a lot of fouls to give.
It's on Emily Webking. Just don't foul on the shot if you can.
Right.
That's the first team foul. And the third on
1:28 to go.
Webking. There's Peterson left wing. What an effort by the Muskies tonight. There's a pass inside to Dennison. Drives it on Zillig's shot up and no good, and a foul on Zillig. Dennison to go to the line to shoot 2.
It's okay. Make him get it at the line.
77% on the year. Dennison with just 4 points tonight. Fountain and Peterson each with 11 lead Bettendorf. Free throw by Dennison, good. Zoe Long leads the Muskies with 23.
We're going to call timeout.
Timeout, Coach Orvis. Full timeout, 1:19 to play, 45-41 Muskies. We're stepping away for 30 seconds. You're watching Muskie Girls Basketball on the Muskie Sports Network.
The mission of our company is to serve our clients with the most efficient and courteous service available.
People in our community, when they ask, who are we going to get for pest control, please call Bosch.
Remember, insects or pests, call the best, Bosch Pest Control.
We are back at Muscatine High School. 1:19 to play, 45-41. Muskies lead Bettendorf by 4. And Emma Dennis on one more free throw when we break out of the timeout.
Well, we just got to believe here now and execute, and we can do both those things and get the ball, in the right people's hands. So if they foul, we get on the line.
Big free throw here, Chuck. A make makes it a 1-possession game. A miss keeps it at 2 possessions. And like I said, Bettendorf going to have to reach in and foul here, fairly soon, and the Muskies want to get to that bonus.
The big thing is we got to block out and make sure if she misses, make sure we get the rebound.
Free throw by Dennis is good. She makes a pair, and it's 45-42. Muskies by 3, long to get it in. To Moss in the corner. Bettendorf looking to trap, and the Muskies get out of that. Now they throw it ahead for Webking. Emily breaks pressure.
Take it easy now.
And now there's a timeout, Coach Orvis. And it's a 30 with 1:08 to play, 45-42 Muskies.
We don't want to get down in those corners and get trapped. Keep it out in front and run the offense. And
good heads-up play by Coach Orvis. She had 3 timeouts, 2 remaining. And, not that there was imminent danger there, but she sensed something wasn't right. So she wanted to call timeout, get them into their half-court set here, and move on.
Well, I think it's real sharp leadership right there to get that timeout and get everybody settled down and run a play here and make sure we get a good shot.
.108 to play. Both teams 2 timeouts. Bettendorf 5 team fouls and Muskies 2. Possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs. Muskies lead 45-42. Long bounces it into Eagle. And they throw it back to Long, and it's saved by Moss, but stolen by Peterson. Bettendorf has numbers down the floor to her pelting shot, no good, and a foul. And this is going to go on Zoe Long. And that'll be the first on Zoe. Her pelting will go to the line to shoot 2, 65% on the year. And that's what you don't want, stopping the clock and free throws. Free throw no good, that helps.
Again, now we got to block out.
Pelding a good player. Bettendorf 13-6. This is a good basketball team. Second free throw good.
Oh, this has been a great game tonight.
45-43, Muskies by 2.
It'll be a lot better if we pull it out.
Long gets it to Moss. Moss in the corner. They tie her up in the backcourt. Now they call a foul. I thought it was a jump ball, I got to be honest with you.
We'll take that.
They're going to call a foul on her Pelding. That's her 3rd. And it's a big call, Chuck, because Bettendorf had the possession arrow.
Now when they foul, and then when they foul, we're on the line.
And if they foul,
we're on the line.
Riley Moss and Muskies want to keep it in Zoe's hands if there's a foul.
Yep.
There's Webking. Clock at 40. And now back to Long. Eventually they're going to have to reach in and foul her and put her on the line. As soon as she gives it up, they'll foul the next person, and they foul Long out high, and it's McKenzie with the foul.
It's just the way we wanted it right there.
Zoe Long, 76% on the year. Go to the line to shoot 1-1. Zoe's free throw good. Great shooting stroke.
Somebody yelled rebound, but there won't be one.
No. 46-43. Big free throw here to make it a 2-possession game. Zoe's second free throw good. Makes a pair, and Long has 25.
Okay, now just play good, solid defense.
Fountain, crossover in the lane on Moss. Stolen away by Webking to Zoe Long. They got to foul her again. And they do in the backcourt. Dennison commits it, and that's exactly what the Muskies wanted. What an effort tonight by the Muskie girls. Really is huge.
They've played just almost a perfect basketball game, and that's what it's going to take. It's not over, but it's getting close.
Bodie checks in for Zillig. Emma Zillig with an outstanding effort. Free throw good by Long. Timeout, Susan Orvis setting up her defense. Full timeout, we're leaving it here.
It's called ice water in the veins right there.
I mean, check right up and down. You get 8 points out of Avery Eagle. You get 26 now to Zoe Long. What an effort. You came into tonight, 2 straight losses to a very good Assumption team and a heartbreaker, like you said, to Davenport North, 2 of the better teams in the league. Bettendorf beat us up there early in the year. Maddie Peterson out tonight. Didn't phase them. I think this might be the best I've seen Muscatine look all year. They played outstanding tonight.
I think it probably is their best game. And like you've talked earlier, Meadow Frears coming in really made a lot of difference. She didn't score a lot of points, but she did a lot of great things.
Yep.
And, that old saying, the next girl up.
Yep.
She provided that tonight, and that's really important.
She certainly did. Bettendorf always has balanced scoring. They have 3 players in double figures. Peterson with 11 along with Fountain, and Erpelding with 10.
We've had pretty good balance. Zoe's put a lot of points on the board, but then the other kids are, 6 and 8 and 7 or whatever. So it's been a team effort, especially on defense. Really nice defense.
And I think they've been very unselfish on offense. Zoe Long hit some big shots when she needed to, and this is her job. She's their leading scorer, best free throw shooter, and you got her here closing out the game when you want her to.
She's had a great season, but tonight I think has been really outstanding.
Free throw on the way good. The Muskies can pressure, Chuck, if they want. Only 3 team fouls.
Yep.
They can really harass the ball in the backcourt, and if they get a little aggressive, no big deal.
Use up the time that way.
You bet. And look for them to do that. And that's why Orvis called the timeout. There's McKenzie in the front court. Over to Peterson. And now it's Fountain. Fountain picks her dribble up. Back to Peterson. Bettendorf hanging on to it, down 6. Fountain to the rim, lays it up and in. And we got a timeout, Coach Tritt, 49-45. With just 4.8 seconds, we're going to leave it here. Stay tuned after the game for the Muscatine Power and Water post-game show, where we will have our Chicharos play of the game, our Guadalajara offensive player of the game, and our Eastern Iowa Community College defensive player of the game. Chuck says he's got all that memorized, so I think the offensive player of the game probably not too hard to figure out.
You're not going to give me credit when I say that?
No, I'm giving you credit. I'm not, was just a huge shot down here that might have been the play of the game. I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah.
A defensive player of the game, that might be a challenge because there was a lot of good defensive efforts.
Yep, there was, but I've got one in mind.
There you go. He's got it all figured out, like I knew he would. Big win tonight for the Muskie girls.
Like you said, there's going to be some people say, I don't know if we want to play them in the tournament or not,
Not at all. A team like this that can defend and usually takes pretty good care of the basketball,
Defense travels.
That's right. Muskie's running a stack out high, and Long will inbounds. She gets it into Bodie, and she's fouled immediately with 3.4 seconds to play. And that foul is going to go on Apple.
Bodie doesn't look like she's nervous at all walking up to that line.
Way. Just a sophomore. Going to be a heck of a player before she's finished also.
As we said earlier, things are looking very nicely for the Muskie girls. Not nervous a bit.
Not nervous a bit. Just no fouls here. There's Peterson, throws it into Fountain. 3 ball at the buzzer, no good. The Muskie girls on senior night with a big win over Bettendorf, 49-45. That's your final. We're stepping away for 2 minutes and we'll be back. The Muscatine Power Water postgame show You're watching Muskie Girls Basketball on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network.
Choose Poop Pals for your local pet waste management, lawn care service, snow removal, and much more. Starting as low as $7, call your friendly neighborhood pooper scoopers for a quote. Proud supporter of Muskie Sports.
At Avenue Subs, our sandwiches are sliced fresh, made to order, using only quality ingredients. They are topped the way you like it, along with one of our delicious sauces. Make sure you try one of our daily soups or get one of our baked potatoes. They are loaded and guaranteed to fill you up. If pot roast is your thing, try our signature sandwich, the Avenue. And remember, you can eat it here with us or have it delivered.
Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is where Muskie fans go before the game. Our Southern Mexican cuisine is truly unique to Muscatine, and we make sure everyone who walks in is treated like family. Chicharo's Mexican Restaurant is a proud supporter of Muskie Athletics.
Channel Seed knows that farmers are never off the clock, and neither are they. Anybody can sell you seed. Only a Channel Seedsman gives you everything you need to make the most of it. See your local Channel Seedsman, Matt Fletcher in Muscatine. Channel Seed is a proud sponsor of Muskie Sports.
Why should someone bank at First National Bank?
Because we care about our customers and we're committed to meeting their financial needs, and we're also a big part of the community.
We are back live at Muscatine High School. Brian Musell and Chuck Van Heck, and you're watching the Muscatine Power Water postgame show. Muskies came into tonight reeling after two straight losses, 500 in the MAC. Bettendorf came in 10-4 in the MAC and sitting in third place. And Bettendorf led the Muskies after one quarter, 14-13, and led at the half, 26-24. Back and forth first half, though, as the Muskies had a couple of 4-point leads in the first half, 11-7 and 20-16. Bettendorf stretched their lead to 4 after three quarters at 35-31, but the Muskies really stepped on the gas and came at them hard to open the fourth quarter. They went on an 11-2 run and got on top 42-37. Coach Tritt called a timeout, and that was a high water mark. Two 5-point leads for the Muskies, 42-37 and 45-40, and they hung on to win this one 49-45. Bettendorf was led in scoring by three players in double figures. They had Ashley Fountain with 13, Kaylin Peterson with 11, and Maggie Erpelding with 10. Fine players, but that couldn't overcome the great scoring effort tonight by the Muskie sharpshooting junior Zoe Long, who the best game I've seen her play this season. She was outstanding. 27 points, and Avery Eagle chipped in 8. The Muskies on senior night, Emily Webking, the lone Muskie senior player, with 7 points tonight, played a great floor game as always, and a huge win for the Muskies as they improve on the season to 11-10 and 8-7 in the MAC. Bettendorf falls to 13-7 and 10-5 in the MAC. And Chuck, nice effort tonight by your Muskie girls.
Absolutely. It's great to see them play the game they did, both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively, and came out with a lot of poise and kept it all evening, and just a wonderful win.
Fans are on the edge of their seat, and I know they want to hear this now. Tonight's offensive player of the game, sponsored by Guadalajara, is...
Well, take a big gamble and say Zoe Long. What do you think?
That was the reach, 27 of the 49 points. And now we're going to go a little more difficult. The defensive player of the game, sponsored by Eastern Iowa Community College.
I don't think there's any question in my mind. It was Riley Moss. She held Fountain. She guarded Fountain most of the night, who was one of the better scorers in the league. She got 13 points, but she didn't get a chance to go wild and hurt us. And I just think she really did a nice job of defensing her, and then got some boards, and just a great all-around game on the defensive end for Riley.
No doubt, fantastic effort. And now Here it is. The play of the game sponsored by Chicharo's.
Well, the play of the game, I think you probably have the time written down. I don't. But Zoe Long hit that big three that turned the game around and got us in the position to win, and we went on and did it.
I agree. That was a huge shot in the game, and I think that one is the one that really let Bettendorf know, this thing could be going the other way. And that was the dagger, in my opinion, that shot there.
That was the nail in the coffin.
That was it. Well, as always, folks, I want to thank my great partner, Chuck Van Heck, for filling in for Joel, home with the flu. Hope he feels better. Jordan and Alex upstairs, who do a fantastic job for Discover Muscatine, and all of our great sponsors. And I want to give you a reminder to get out of here Friday night, Hall of Fame induction night at Muscatine High School. And we got some fantastic former student athletes and coaches being inducted, and it's just a well-deserved honor for these people. Come on out and have a great night. Where else would you rather be on a cold Friday winter night? Valentine's Day, bring your sweetheart out here. Watch Muskie boys basketball against North Scott, a great team coming in, and Hall of Fame night.
Muskie tradition, Friday night. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Thank you for everybody for watching. The Muskies win a thriller, 49-45 over Bettendorf. I'm Brian Musell. Signing off for Muscatine High School. You've been watching Muskie Girls Basketball on the Muskie Sports Network.